So today we will learn how to execute star pattern program easily. We can do it very easily by 4 steps. So take one pattern. Say our pattern is this. So by 4 step we can solve this problem very easily. First step is calculate how many rows and how many columns are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows and 5 columns are there. So draw one table of 5 rows and 5 columns and place your star accordingly. So place your star accordingly. Now the second step. Second step is first write down all rows here. I is for row and J is for column. And where is our star placed means when the value of I is 1, what is the value of J where our star placed? It is 1. And for value of I is 2, star placed in 1 and first and second column. So write 1 and 2. When value is 3, then star place 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. When value is 4, then star placed at first, second, third, fourth column. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And when value is 5, star placed at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 column. Okay. So this is step 2. Now step 3. In case of step 3, again write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the column number. Row number. These are the row number. Now, see, take the middle one. When the row number is 3, then J lies from 1 to 3. When the row number is 4, then J value is 1 to 4. So we can write when the value is 3, I is 3, J is less than equals to 3. Okay. So same way we can write when the value of I is 4, J is less than equals to 4. When it is 5, J is less than equals to 5. In the same way for 1, J is less than equals to 1. For 2, J is less than equals to 2. So this is the step 3. And finally step 4. This is the general form. General form is when the value is 3, J is less than equals to 3. When the value is 2, J is less than equals to 2. So we can say when the value is I, J is less than equals to I. Because when the value is 3, J is less than equals to 3. So the general form is when the value is I, J is less than equals to I. Now how we can write our program? First write main. Now we have to take two for loop. One is for row, another is for column. I is for two variable I and j. I is used for first for loop. It is for row. So how many rows are there? 1 to 5. So I start one for loop from 1 to 5 and then take another for loop j. It also starts from 1 to 5. Now there are two patterns. One is star, another is blank. So either you have to print star, otherwise you have to print blank. So if sub condition is there, you have to print what? Star. Otherwise else you have to print what? Blank. So you have to write condition here. If some condition, then you have to print star, otherwise print blank. And after ending of this loop means after one call means after execution of first row means when the value of I is 1 and inner for loop totally completed means I1 J starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that you come to the when I becomes 2 you come to the new line. I repeat when I is 1 J starts from when I is 1 here J starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After completion of this loop when the value of I becomes 2 you have to give one new line comment. So you have to write here printf/n. So after completion of one row you have to write /n. When I is increased I becomes 2 then you have to write after completion of each row you come to the new line you have to come to the new line. So you have to write printf/n. Then the closing bracket. So this is the general form of our program. Now here We already learned from our previous slide that when the value of I is I, j is j less than equals to I. Just write this condition here. So if j less than equal to I, printf star, otherwise print blank. In this way, you can easily write this program of star pattern. So see the code. So this is our code. See here. I1 to 5, J1 to 5, and the condition is here printf star else printf blank. Now, when you build and run our program, it is our required pattern. So, in this way, you can easily solve this problem. Now, our second pattern. First, pause your video and try to solve by these 4 steps how you can write the program. So, pause your video and try to solve yourself. So, our first step is how many rows and how many columns are there? 5 rows and 5 columns. So, draw one table of 5 rows and 5 columns and place your star accordingly. Now, step 2. Step 2 is how many rows are there? 5 rows. So, write 5 and J where our star star is placed. So, for first row it is on 5th column. For second row it is 4 and 5. For third it is 3, 4, 5. For fourth it is 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 it is 1, 2, 3, 5. Now step 3. First write all rows. Now see when I is 3, J is 3, 4, 5. Always start from the middle one. Okay, then it will be very easy. So when I is 3, J is 3, 4, 5. When I is 4, J is 2, 3, 4, 5. So what should be the condition here? We can say when I is 3, J is greater than 3. So when I is 4, J is greater than, when I is 2, J is greater than 4. So when I is 4, J is greater than 2. And when I is 5, J is greater than 1. This should be the condition. So I repeat, when I is 3, J is greater than equals to 3. When I is 2, J is greater than equals to 4. When I is 1, J is greater than equals to 5. In the same way, not greater than but equals to. So this should be the condition. And when I is 4, J is greater than 4. For coming to this step, for always start with the middle one. When I is 3, J is greater than 3. In this way, then you can easily calculate the upper and lower rows also. Okay. Now, step 4. Step 4 is what should be the general form. Can you tell me what should be the general form? When I is 3, J is greater than 3. When I is 4, J is greater than 2. Greater than equals to 2. When I is 5, J is greater than equals to 1. So what should be the general form? General form is like this. When I, then J is greater than equals to 6 minus I. See here, 6 minus 3, it is 3. 6 minus 2, it is 4, in this way. So this is our step 4. Now, in the same way, you have to write the function first for loop for row, second for loop for column. Now the condition, you have to write condition here. Now for printf star, otherwise you have to print blank. Then then printf for new line. Okay, after completion of one row, come to the new line. So write printf. This structure is just like the previous program structure, same structure. Just you have to write the condition here. Otherwise, the structure is same. So this is our step 4. Write this condition 6 minus I here, j greater than equals to 6 minus I. And when you run the program, you get the result. So see the code. So this is our code. The condition is j greater than equals to 6 minus I. So build and run. We get our required pattern. Now our third pattern. This is our third pattern. So Try to solve this, pause your video and try to solve this by your own. So first step is draw the table, how many rows and how many columns, 5 rows and 5 columns, and place your star accordingly. So this is our first step. Now second step is, first write all row numbers here and then where is our start place. So it is for first row it is 1 2 3 4 5, for second it is 2 3 4 5, for third it is 3 4 5, and fourth it is 4 5, and fifth it is 5. Now step 3. Step 3 again write all row number. Now what should be the value of j? So always start with the middle one. It is when it is 3, it is 3 4 5. When it is 4, it is 4 5. When it is 2, it is 2 3 4 5. So can you tell me what should be the value of j here? So it is j greater than 3. When it is 3, it is j greater than 3. So when it is 4, it is j greater than 4. When it is 5, it is j greater than equals to 5. So it is j greater than equals to 2. And it is j greater than equals to 1. Now what should be the general form then? When it is 3, j greater than equals to 3. So it is very easy, j greater than equals to I. And so this is step 4. Now our program, draw the basic structure or write the basic structure for I equals to 1, I less than equals to 5. This is for row and this for loop is for column. Then if some condition, then you have to print star, otherwise you have to print blank. Then after completion of one row, give one new line, print one new line, then closing bracket. Okay, now you just write the condition comes from step 4. It is j greater than equals to I. Write j greater than equals to I. And when you execute your program, see your program. When you execute your program, you will get the output. So this is our program for I1 to 5, J1 to 5, and this is our condition j greater than equals to I. Print star, otherwise if we have to print blank, and after completion of each row there is one slash n. So when we run the program, we get the required output here. Now after that, our next star pattern is this. So try to solve yourself. First pause your video, try to solve yourself. So our first step is draw the table, place your star accordingly. 5 rows and 5 columns are there in table, and place your star accordingly. This is our first step. Now second step, do with me. Second step is first write down all rows and where is our star placed. It is for 1 it is 1 2 3 4 5, for 2 it is 1 2 3 4, 3 it is 1 2 3, 4 it is 1 2, and 5 it is 1. Now step 3. Step 3 is first write all I. Now see, for 3 it is 1 2 3, for 4 it is 1 2, for 2 it is 1 2 3 4. So can you tell me what should be the condition? For 3 it is 1 2 3, so we can write j less than equals to 3 for 3. So for 4 j, okay, for 2 it is j less than equals to 4, and for 1 it is j less than equals to 5, and for 4 it is j less than equals to 2, and for 5 it is j less than equals to 1. Okay, now see again, 3 it is less than equals to 3, so for 4 it is less than 2, so 5 it is less than 1, and for 2 it is less than 4, and for 1 it is less than 5. So this should be the condition. What should be the general form? For 3 it is less than 3, for 2 it is less than 4, and for 4 it is less than 2. What should be the general form? General form is for I j less than equals to 6 minus I. For 3 it is 6 minus 3, that is 3, and 4 it is 6 minus 4, that is 2. So this is the general form. Now you have to write the program. Just write for loop, for row number, for column number, just the general structure. If some condition you have to print star, otherwise you have to print blank. Then after completion of each row there is one new line, After that, what is our general form from step 4? It is j less than equals to 6 minus I. Just write this one. And then when you run your program, so this is our program for I equals to 1 to 5 for row, and this for loop is for column, and our required condition, then print star, otherwise print blank, and after completion of each row there is one new line. Okay, so when you run your program you get your required pattern. See, your pattern is here. Now after that, for getting more and more updates, please subscribe my channel. That's all for today. Thank you.